Coming all the way from the eastern part of Bengal, eastern part of India, Bengal, West Bengal, and also because International Mother Language Day, the history also
cultural festivals, but we do believe that there are some other part we have to contribute something. Like when we leave, it is not carrying just an information; it is actually carrying many things. The local understanding, or the understanding and the views of the people there living there.
Have some idea. Maybe it is very difficult to feel actually what I am feeling right now, because I am the part of that. And I was in the Dhaka University area from 2003 to 2011, and I have to cross the area. That means I was living just maybe 100 meters far away from the Shoaib Minar. I was a student of Dhaka University, and also I lived in Jagannath. This is the Dhaka University area where the incident happened. Here was a lot of mango tree that time in 1952. We call it Amro Kanon. Mango tree, that means this area, but right now there is no mango tree. Previously, just 1 year before I was in, not 1 year before, maybe few months before I visited there. So right now there is no mango tree, but previously there was, and several types of.
So I talk about music and so on, but people talk to me about, you must say something about language. Okay, I manage in several languages, and because I have been living and teaching in many different countries, not because I'm a linguist, but I can say, well, what language means for me and for people I know around. And when we talk about language, the first thing that comes to our mind is identity. You know, language represents your cultural identity, right? You know, it's your language. And even more, I would say, not only your language, like your local dialect, like with my Mexican friend, yeah? We speak Spanish, you know, but he know, oh, I said, he's got a Mexican accent. And I said one word, only one word, and she said, oh, this is a River Plate accent. That's a bit funny, and they make fun about us, the way we speak, and so on. So there is language, your native language, and what your...
My main objective was to be around the small locality of Arabic, you know, and I was searching for maybe wisdom or whatever, you know, in those days. And then, Bengal has been always very
Azerbaijan and Uzbekistan, several million people are talking with this language. One of them is about paper revolution. Maybe some people underestimate that, but it happened on the 8th century. Before that, paper was invented by Chinese. We all know that. It was on the 2nd centuries before Christ. But it didn't change the level of their literature. So I don't like the translation at all because it's when it translates to another language, it just loses essence. But generally, this guy is giving us some idea about existentialism, and I think he was.
I've been invited. Thank you very much for the invitation to talk about the indigenous languages. What does that mean? Hopefully, I'll tell you in a minute. Those are Austronesian languages. Have we got any indigenous people with us today, or people who self-identify as indigenous? Okay, so I can get away with things which may not quite be correct. That's good to know. Okay, so let's start with a little quiz. How many officially important dates in the history of Taiwan was 1624 when the Dutch arrived? That kind of the Bible and had their souls saved. These actually, when I say the Bible, two books in particular, the Gospel of John, which I identified the only copy of in Copenhagen, and the Gospel of Matthew. And here you can see Dutch in Gothic script and the Siraya there in Roman script. Okay, and this says something like.
There is a language of people of Mozambique is Mozani or Tabari. And but some literature says that it has a Persian accent. But I should mention the history of Mozambique is more than 77,000 years. It's more than Iran story. According to some stuff find in the east of Mozambique, in the Beshar and eastward, and there was some stuff that showed the civilization in that time, more than 7,000 years. آخر بوده متا دریوی پلی آخ دریوی پلی خدا جفته انجیلی آخ ونسانیش بیای کوتر چمپلی آی کوتر چمپلی من طالب ندی طالب ربا خردای دریوی ماهی آف سالیک دم من بهیر ماهی بنگردن رمنای دشنم شاهی آخ ماهی ماهی.
My own country, the west of Africa, and this is the Efik language. They call it Efik, and it's spoken by the Efik people in Calabar, that's south of Nigeria, close to the ocean, like close to the Atlantic. So the citation speaks to love in diversity of tongues. Like when Mama was speaking here and about how he found himself in Russia and he heard someone speak his language and then he was excited. It's the same way I felt when I walked into this room. Like, I think I'm the only dark-colored person here, and regardless of the fact that I'm the only one here, the fact that I know that we are all of one mind, celebrating mother tongue, made me feel relaxed. Regardless, even you speak different languages. So, it's adapted from an original poem by Kimi Clark's. That's unity in diversity, but mine is more like love in our diverse tongues. So, yeah, I hope, I don't know, I will just say it in my mother tongue, and then if you want the English version, maybe you can ask me later. So it goes like this. Mbien iseleke ke isonyen asileke owumi upurudinide ntami anam nyentowo iyomima iyomi tienyen iyomi bwana ki bileke nyinikade usemke ikemke eni pokoda kusemyen anam nyen yini yente yini yede emi edinta anade imaide myen ima usemyen ikono ukurugo ye ebirebi mo etode uya yentowo
O manji beri athai vich sirate manji beri athai vich sirate pallo paya ti ma zinda pirate basu basya ma zinda pirate jotanwara lalo dera jotanwara lalo dera kiya kanta do dar tera kiya kanta do dar tera tenji mera meera fakir te tenji mera meera fakir te pallo paya te ma jinda peer te o baso basya te ma jinda peer.
Spiritual and divine empowerment always. So I'm going to sing on Rag Kalyan, and the song goes like that. Dekhibo para asare. That means all the Sakhis, they want to go to see Lord Sri Krishna during the Rasa dance. Rag Kalyan, and also we say it as Yaman Rag. Re ga ma pa dha ni sa sa ni da pa ma ga re sa ni re ga ma pa dha ni sa.
I'm not for you. Please come here. Javier.
Darwin needs to be in the middle because he's very small.
He's going to
Not by choice.